Every animal on Earth can be displaced. Take a dog from its house, take a bird from its nest, relocate any creature from the environment it knows, and it will experience stress, confusion, and a drive to return. But only one animal lies awake at night thinking about a place it cannot get back to. Only one species feels a physical ache for somewhere that no longer exists the way it remembers it. Only humans get homesick. And the reason why tells you something profound about what kind of creature we actually are. Homesickness is not a modern invention. It is not a product of civilization or emotional sophistication. The word itself was coined in the 1700s, but the experience is ancient. Ancient Greek soldiers fighting far from home described a longing so powerful it affected their ability to fight. Swiss mercenaries in the 1600s were so debilitated by homesickness that military commanders banned certain songs because hearing them triggered the condition in troops. Doctors in the 1800s classified homesickness as a medical disease. They called it nostalgia, from the Greek words nostos meaning homecoming, and algos meaning pain. Homecoming pain. They believed it could be fatal, and there is evidence they were right. Soldiers who became severely homesick showed physical symptoms: loss of appetite, inability to sleep, weakened immune response. In extreme cases, death. Not from injury, not from disease, from missing home. So why does this happen to humans and not to other animals? The answer is memory. Human beings have a type of memory called episodic memory, the ability to mentally travel back in time and re-experience a specific moment. To not just remember that something happened, but to feel what it was like when it did. No other animal has episodic memory at the depth humans do. A dog knows its house. It recognizes smells and familiar spaces. But it does not lie awake reconstructing a specific Tuesday afternoon from 3 years ago in precise sensory detail. Humans do that constantly, without trying. And home is not just a location stored in memory. It is an entire sensory and emotional archive. The smell of a specific kitchen, the sound of a particular neighborhood at a particular time of day, the quality of light through a window you grew up looking through. When you are away from home, your episodic memory keeps reconstructing that archive, involuntarily, in high definition, and the gap between that vivid reconstruction and your actual present location is what homesickness is. You are not missing a place. You are missing a version of yourself that existed in that place. But why did this evolve at all? Because for most of human history, home was not just emotionally significant. It was the difference between survival and death. Your tribal territory was where you knew the water sources, the seasonal food patterns, the safe shelter locations, the predator habits. It was where your relationships were, your protection network, your entire support system. Leaving that territory meant losing access to all of it simultaneously. In a world without maps, without communication, without the ability to easily return, displacement from home territory was genuinely life-threatening. The emotional pain of homesickness was evolution's way of making you prioritize return, making you feel the absence of home so powerfully that you would do whatever it took to get back. It was not a weakness, it was a survival mechanism built into the deepest layers of human psychology. Here is what makes this even more interesting. Research has shown that homesickness is strongest not when you first leave, but when you are not fully distracted. When the environment you are in is unfamiliar and low stimulation. When there is nothing demanding your immediate attention. Your brain fills that space with home. Ancient humans on long hunting expeditions, trading journeys, or forced migrations would have experienced this at an intensity modern people rarely approach. Weeks or months away from everything familiar, in genuinely dangerous unknown territory, with no certainty of return. The homesickness they felt was not nostalgic sentiment. It was a constant signal from their own neurology. Go back. This is wrong. You are not safe here. You belong somewhere else. So here is what homesickness actually is. It is not weakness, it is not immaturity, it is not something you should apologize for or push through without acknowledging. It is your brain doing exactly what it evolved to do, measuring the distance between where you are and where your deepest sense of safety lives, and making sure you feel that distance clearly enough to do something about it. Every human who has ever felt homesick is carrying the same ancient signal that kept your ancestors alive across hundreds of thousands of years of displacement, migration, and survival. The ache is old. The place you miss is real, and the part of you that misses it is the most human thing about you. Please like and subscribe.